Hello, Space Engineers, and welcome back. Now, my recordings I had for this episode originally did not come out very well, and I don't think I can get them recovered, so we missed out on some build, or you missed out on some build. I still got to do it, but you do get to see the end result still. So first, I'm going to start with some of the stuff that I did between episodes. I added some railings. I took out the old drill rig. Did some railings. I set down this floor. The other thing I did is I put this platform up here. I think we're going to come back and possibly redo some of this here, because while this is nice, I've got some ideas that might make it a little better. We're kind of limited on what we can do right here, because all this is, that's plates. I can't put anything there. But I think we can make something work. But beyond that, I did the railings. I need to put more railings over here. But in the episodes that did not make it, or the videos that did not make it, was me getting this thing sorted out. This is the drill rig I'm using. The first one I had was just to bore into here. I was originally planning maybe to enclose it completely, well, maybe not put an entrance, but put walls and a ceiling, but I think I'm just going to leave it as is, with just the floor. I think it looks good enough as is. I might need to put some lights, I can do that. But here, this is the drill rig I ended up making. It's stopped right now. It's going to stay stopped for a bit. But this is what I ended up with. It's not the prettiest, and with this ore vein being at an angle, that's why I ended up with a hinge. And then I put everything on this rotor here. I had to drill out some clearance to get it built first, but I managed to do that. But I've got 3 large grid ones, then I think there's a total of 11. But I've got a bunch of the small grid ones here, and those are making clearance for the rest of the large grid ones. I probably could have done all small grid, honestly, but this is so far working. In addition to that, I moved my event controllers. They're back up here. They're turned off. But for my empty, I'm just monitoring all the drills. And I'm doing the threshold at 5% less than. And here at the bottom, for this one, for the empty one, I hit the AND gate. What this is all of them have to be at less than 5% before it triggers. Where on my full one, I've got it at 95, equal to or greater than. All the same drills are getting monitored, and I have not checked that. So if any single one of them gets above 95%, it will stop. The last time I had these set up, previous episode, I had that backwards. But this one, I've been running it a bit, so I know this one will work. Got a control panel set up over here. Turn the drills on. And what was this set to? That might be a bit loud. Turn off the rotor lock and turn on the rotor. I said turn on the rotor. Didn't want to listen to me for some reason. Like I said, that might be a bit loud. But so far this thing's been doing good. I haven't made it through the full rotation yet, so I kind of need to keep an eye on it a bit in case it gets hung up on something. But I can do that between episodes. But it will fill this up. You know, this is only a small cargo container. It'll fill this up reasonably quick. But I'm okay with that. As long as it'll mine it out, and eventually it'll end up filling up all this, or I hope it'll fill up all this. I don't think this is going to be enough to do my whole project, but this would be a solid start if I got all this filled. But that's going to take some time. Get back in here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. So like I said, well, I haven't done the full rotation yet, and I kind of want to keep an eye on it in case it gets hung up on something. Make sure that really is... Yep. Yep, still going. So, since my original plans for this episode in building that drill kind of got messed up because the video didn't get recorded right, we need to find something else to do. And I think what we can end up doing is kind of redoing a few things up here on this. Because I think I can do a little better than what I've got here. Enclose a section of this, make a little habitat, a little place to stay. This is just a mine, this isn't the main base, so I don't want to be staying here too long, but it'd be nice to have a place to rest while I'm here. So I'll be needing to take out some of this. I think I'm going to keep that there. Let me think here. I think I'm going to expand that. That wood texture doesn't really work out too well on these gratings. It's not bad, but doesn't really quite work out right. But I'm going to keep it for now. And I think these corner posts might end up going. But, well, let me get some concrete. Drop all that stuff off. See, I think I can... Oh, no, I can't put anything there because that's in the way. Let's see, what shapes do I have here? I think I can get away with that for now. Nah. Let's just do this one. Then I plan we can go back to that. Go back to my wood texture. Okay, how come it's not letting me put anything right there? Because I don't have any construction components, that's why. Do I have any... Got some there. Go there. Not sure on that one yet. In fact, I don't think that is quite right. Can't find one without that railing, can I? Darn. Go back to what I had. Go back to that. Not sure what I'll do there yet, but I'll leave that there. I think all of this is going to go for now. We can weld that into here. I think I got an idea on that there. But I need to figure out how I'm going to get my door in here. I think I need to take this out. And I don't have any doors set out here. Something different for the door. Go with that. Gonna have to leave at least one square so I can walk on that. And yeah, I'm just kind of trying to figure this out as I go because I didn't put a lot of thought into this. I had other plans. How does that look with... I think I'll leave that there. Am I missing something? I need an interior plate. I'll get some of this stuff laid out here. And off of that, might have to have some stuff underneath here to put on. Darn, that doesn't work like I was hoping it would. I think I can make something work still. Let me get rid of that. Put that back down. Put that there. Going to drag a few things down here. Well, I could put that there. That there. I've only got so much room, so I don't think I'll have room for everything here. Let's go to 4. Our platform's shrinking. I can put some reinforcement here at the top, make it look like it's being held up a little better. But we've got that. I can put another door in here. So we can have some privacy. So we've got that. Yeah, I know I'm kind of shrinking my platform here, but see if I can't get some of this laid out and figured out. So we've got that there. Unfortunately, the lockers are on the wrong side. See, I'd kind of like those to be forward more instead of way back there. Because I'm having to build out on my platform here. can put that there for now. So we've got bathroom. We've got that. If I'm going to have that sticking out there, then might as well put that there. I'll do something with the floor here in a little bit. How much is my... I need to go refill that. So I've got all that. That's not leaving me any deck space, though. That's kind of wanting the deck space. Because of the way I've got this, I can't build anything on top of this. I can make the roof a deck. So that means I take this out. And I can put a door in. There. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do that. Whoops. One too many. That's not going to be turned the right way on my pattern, is it? I think that'll be okay. Be nice if it didn't have the nails or rivets. Now let me get it turned the right way. But that gives me a platform. But I think you've got the general idea for now. I think I'm gonna turn the camera off, finish building this, and give you a tour afterwards. Because I think this episode is starting to get a little long. I'll see you when I've done a bit more work. Welcome back, Space Engineers. It has been a little while for me. This is the next day for me. It's been a while in game also. But I have finally got done with this. I made some changes to the layout, to the color scheme. I've I've also done a little bit more work with the drill. But let's get back into it here. Find the right buttons. But this is still in the same place. Changed a few things. I was able to keep a little bit of a deck out here. Nice place to sit, enjoy the view. Put the kitchen out here because, well, there's not a lot of room in here. And because of the way this is made, I really can't put a light in here. But even without a light, it's not too bad in here. But I laid my bed out. And that's a window right there. But I've got a bathroom. It is dark back in here. I think there's a mod that gets you a shower with a light in it. I might have to look into that. But I got the bathroom back up in here. And out here, put the bed over here. Got the armory over here. Bit of a changing room here in the corner. But it's just a little place to stay. If I'm over here, place to rest. It didn't come out the best, but it didn't come out too bad. I think I'm just kind of limited by building it on top of that. If I would have went out one block more, I could have done better. But I didn't want to get it too tall, get too close to that. I think that will work though. It'd be nice if these corners were either continue this wood pattern like that, or if you could get a solid wood pattern like that for these, instead of having it switch back and forth. But that's kind of what we're left with. But as for the drill, it has made the full round. Give a little extra light. I added some lights here, but those corner lights don't go too far. But I was able to make a full round, so now I don't need all those drills on the side. And that will help me. You know, that makes it lighter. But as you can see, I've got it set at an angle to where it's getting most of that iron out. I mean, there's not a whole lot here, down here. So I may not need to do the full round anymore. But I've got a good amount of iron there out of it. On top of this rotor, I went ahead and added a sensor. I set it up to detect subgrids. And the actions, where's the actions? Set up the actions. I'm increasing the maximum distance on that piston. And right now, on that piston, my maximum distance is 0. When I have my velocity already set. So every time this thing comes around, it's going to move that out half a meter. It'd be nice if I could get to go a meter. But I'd either need a second sensor or maybe set up a timer instead of the sensor. So the sensor would trigger the timer would extend this, but half a meter around will work. It'll be slow, but it'll be steady progress. And once I get it going with this and the event controllers, it might be okay to just continue on without me. I'll need to come back and extend this, most likely, unless this is a lot smaller deposit than I'm thinking. But I'll need to come back and extend it. But until it gets to there, this thing should be... I'll have to make sure this piston's in my group that gets turned off by the event controllers. But this thing should be automated to the point where I can just let it go. Let me make sure that piston's in there. Drill group. It is not. Let me add that in. And make sure that's still set in here correctly now. It should be. That should work. I remove those drills. I probably need to reselect everything here. It's only showing those three. And it's only showing those three. Okay. So it automatically removed those from the list. That's okay. So this thing should now be good to go. It'll make one full round without going out anymore, but I'm okay with that. And I'll leave that rotor going fairly. As this thing gets longer, those drills will move across faster, so you kind of want to keep this slow. So it might be slow now, an extra almost 10 meters out. It's not going to be slow anymore. But there we have it. I might... Let's see, I've got this here. I can trigger that. Looks like a bit of a glitch there with my voxels. But that should now take care of itself, which will leave me time to go and do something else. Which right now that I've got this established, I know I've got a couple more iron mines I probably need to try to set up, but I'll see how much I get out of this one first. What I need to do is I still need to go find nickel. So I'll take some time. I'll do some searching. I'll start from over there and do a search pattern of some kind from over there. See if I can't find a nickel mine, and we can set it up. But we have our iron mine set for now. It'll, like I said, I'll have to come back and extend that out later. But that will be okay. We are done here on this little spot, at least for now. Next episode, like I said, well, don't know if I'll show me searching for the nickel. That's just going to be a lot of boring flying around and searching. So I might just go do that off camera. And until then, I will see you later then. Thanks for watching.